Hello and welcome to another episode of Dark Vision, a role-playing game in GURPS, 4th edition. Here in the Cobalt Cafe, I'm Terry, your DM, and with us today we have who?
It's me, damn it.
I just realized I didn't unmute you. I unmuted the alert box.
Well,
Try again.
I am Luke playing Randy. Randy's gonna buy himself a water gun.
Alright, we have Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Michel Cote. He has a new roommate. Things are weird. He doesn't trust her, but he'd rather know where she is than have her off doing weird Santa shit or something elsewhere.
We have James.
Hey, I am James. I am playing Blake Black, a black and white detective agency. I don't remember specifically, but I'm a PI. I figure things out. Black and white investigations.
Can you give an example of something you've figured out in the past?
Well, I
Didn't
figured
think so.
out that shooting that projector would help, and it did.
Help what? Break projector.
We have a very loud cat. And we have Dustbin Hoffman.
Hello, I'm Dustbin Mothman and I am playing Jacqueline Graves, who is currently just plotting her revenge against Blake Black for ruining her life.
Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have Pepperrock.
Hello, I am Emperor. I am playing for you today Robert Phillips. Yes, a downtrodden assistant of Blake's that follows him on every adventure.
Alright, well, last time we left our people, they had just set fire to the school while trying to murderate shadow creatures. And there was a yelling match between a couple of our people because, she threatened to remove someone's skin.
As you do.
As you do.
Standard practice where I'm from.
And then and then Blake burned his hand off.
All the way down to the bone.
It's gone. No, he just burned himself by igniting some fuel, basically, because, film is flammable. And then Michelle got a new roommate, which is a small child that he has never met before.
Never ever.
And what I'm gonna, Blake, you're gonna have gotten home like that evening. It's your arm was unpleasant, but like a couple days will have gone by since the last session. What will you have all been doing in that couple day period?
Before I even went home, I would have made a trip to the hardware store, bought a few items.
Okay.
Welding goggles, a water gun, a funnel, and some grain alcohol, probably.
That's gonna
Then
burn
I'd
your
have
hand off.
headed home and checked for the filmy shit. That's all not the movie film, the floaty film that had been congregating in my kitchen. Is that still there?
Oh yeah, around any light source that's going on there. So anytime the day rolls around, anytime you turn on a light or the daytime rolls around, they'll like congregate at the window or around the light after a few minutes.
And I would.
Everything is off, it will they will just clatter to the floor and just keep doing this.
But they come back immediately as soon as the lights turned on.
I mean, they never go. You could sweep them up and just toss them outside or something when the lights are all off.
Oh, okay. I was planning on putting the
Put it-
welding goggles on and taking a fire to my house. If the broom will solve the situation. Maybe I'll just do that for now.
Do the broom and then just put it in a box and throw it in the fire.
I mean, that is an option. You know they're flammable.
I'll probably just spend a couple of days sweeping up then, turning all lights on and off in my house and sweeping up. And that'll be me.
Okay. So we're doing a thorough clean.
Yep. Of the stinky stuff that sticks to my lights.
What about Blake and Robert? I mean, other than recuperating.
Robert has been mostly sticking to the assisting job, getting a lot of drinks for Blake, getting the calls, getting everything up. Uh, apart from that, would I need any roll to see if I hear anything on the streets? Any talk about any weird things that are up our alley?
I mean, yeah, you can always roll streetwise.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I finally got a picture of Spooky.
I don't like him.
It's not what I imagined.
Never is.
He's the zine guy, right?
Yeah. Only more 80s glasses. I couldn't find a good one with 80s glasses.
But Blake is doing research on the shadow things. Know thy enemy.
Okay, give me a full roll, please.
Well, I gave you a research roll.
Oh, research. Oh, critical success. Hey! You don't find stuff at first, but when Spooky comes over during the day and with his books, you are going to be making more headway. Because, you know, having the right books actually makes research helpful.
But yes, I think it is just, sitting down with books and a carton of cigarettes and whiskey and just, yeah.
So the hard part about this in particular is the way these creatures operate. You can't. So, okay, in your critical success, you don't find anything, but you find missing things. Like,
Missing is in like omitted. There should be something here.
like someone is writing something about like I've made a great discovery, blah blah, and then the next day, either the book ends or they're like, they the discovery, they don't ever mention the discovery again, or like an assistant is just originally written about and then never again.
As in like the author totally forgot about the existence of a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, but what you so because of those areas, you find like a good amount of information surrounding them by hitting those like context clues of people are forgetting shit. The stuff you've already found out that light is darkness is their weakness.
Yeah.
But on top of that, they are. You think they're a hitchhiker.
Okay.
Like, never has anyone set out to get these things themselves. They're always talking about something else. They're always talking about the lights.
Okay. So the little dust things are the hitchhiker.
No,
The shadow thing.
the shadow
is...
things are the hitchhikers to the dust.
Oh, okay.
And whenever people, whenever they start writing about the dust, they get super pumped about it. Always like, this is either gonna solve X thing, like, as late far back as like, oh, we're gonna be able to turn lead into gold type stuff, or like crazy ideas for what they can do with the stuff.
Okay. Well, um, do we know that Tracy at this point is at Michelle's place,
That's a
or
good time to pivot over to Michelle.
Okay, so a bit less time skippy because he has more stuff to actually do. We skipped to the Wednesday, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
the Thursday from the Tuesday. Okay, so Wednesday, he'd head back to work. You might recall that he noticed a bit of light, swirly, colorful light in his office and left it there.
Yeah.
He's going to, when he's not busy with class stuff, he has a flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
He also has access to a theater that has color gels. And this shadow stuff has a lot to do with color as well, so he's going to try and make it so the flashlight can be used with color gels. Just slide one in front so it stays there.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're doing. Yeah, actually, with enough flexing. Robert, I'll get back to you.
No problem.
Michelle was futzing around with the lighting gels. You realize that it's not actually that each of these little things you can separate them. Like,
What do you mean?
they're not the illuminate and like
You can put all your M&Ms into a neat little pile of the blues, greens, browns.
exactly.
Okay. Using different colors, like it sorts them?
Yeah,
You're committing apartheid on the dust.
you're like separating the different
But they're
colors.
equal.
What Luke said.
Yeah,
They're equal, but separate. No.
and then whenever the regular light turns back on or something like that, they all pull back together.
So does it just like if you doing one light different color at a time, does it just pull together the ones of that color? Or does it sort of force them all? Okay, just one color. And if you move the light, do they follow it
Yeah.
while the others stay behind?
The others stay black inert. Well, like you hold red over none of the other colors, so you just see the red swirling mass instead of like that blurry mass.
Cool. So that's what Michelle will accomplish on the Wednesday, and then he will head back and home and see what Tracy has been up to.
There is a Do you have any like emergency money stashes or anything there?
I think he trusts the banks enough that he wouldn't.
Okay. Checkbook?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You notice that there's a typewriter that you haven't seen before. And this little girl is furiously writing on it.
What are you doing?
I'm writing down what I remember.
Okay. Where did you get the typewriter?
I owe you X amount of money.
Have you been doing this all day?
Other than when I walked to the
Right?
pawn shop, yes.
Tracy's portable typewriter originally cost $35.
Okay.
I'm just getting
So she
Stargate
robbed you
visions.
blind.
Oh, and you're gonna need a new typewriter.
And by portable, that thing still weighs like what, 25 kilos?
I just closed the sheet, but I do believe it is over £10.
Yeah, so
This
20
one is
kilos.
not a portable one. It's a regular typewriter.
Slightly cheaper, double weight.
Do I have to get you a bigger rock too?
Okay, well, I guess you're still here. Okay.
Where I live.
I'm going to go make dinner. Do you want any?
Yes, please. Michelle. Look up and say, oh, look, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite?
Tracy's.
Yeah.
Creme
Okay.
brulee.
She'll give you a very specific thing, order, and then also a coffee.
Michel will ignore that because he doesn't have the stuff there to make creme brulee and he's not running out to satisfy some weird demon child's cravings.
Yeah, no, I'd more likely ask for something that we've got in the apartment that Michelle makes frequently, like some kind of French toast or something.
Tourtière?
Belgian waffles. A tortilla, you cheap bastard. Yeah. But do us some of that ramen noodles.
She
I like.
starts with a creme brulee, and then once you give her that look, she'll be like, fine. Waffles?
But yeah, he'll just ignore her specific requests.
And warm me a tortilla up to very much. Not even me anymore, and I'm upset about it.
It's tasty.
Alright, so that's what you do Wednesday. I'm gonna jump back to Robert real quick.
Ev?
Skip him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, so Robert, you were looking for like on your streetwise, what kind of stuff were you looking for?
Well, we were having trouble with people forgetting about stuff, and we were having trouble with people seeing weird lights. So anything about those two.
Okay. It's harder to do the forget about thing because people don't remember what they forget. So
But I would remember something that if they would start to forget, right? Like somebody I frequented, suddenly starts forgetting about something that's useful for Robert. That's what I'm
again,
looking for.
super hard. I'm gonna focus on
Oh,
the light
okay.
on this instance.
Got it.
That's
Got it.
Neville's remember all.
So you succeeded by what? One?
Yeah, just by one.
Just by one? You get a lot of mentions about the lighthouse. Like, yeah, you see the fucking crazy lights in the sky or around the lighthouse, and that kind of thing. Um, you do hear mention of another source of lights somewhere in like close to the south part of this so around here somewhere.
Oh.
Like
So by the cemetery? Lights in the cemetery?
somewhere they just say down south, which could be anywhere in here.
Hmm. Okay, I'll remember that and bring that to Blake. About the lighthouse lights, were they saying about that time wise after we went there or
Before.
way before? Before. Okay, so there's no more lights on the lighthouse.
I mean, you guys shot the lighthouse.
Yes, that's why I was asking. Are they still lights in the lighthouse after we shot it?
I mean, they're
But
gonna send people to fix it, but it's only been a few days.
okay, so at least that's uh after he gathers whatever groceries he was getting, he comes back and after he gives Blake his bottle of whiskey, he'll just say, "So I think there's more lights down to the south. Hear anything about it?"
Spooky looks up from his book that he's like buried in next to Blake. What do you mean south? Like, hey, down south there in America, or like south as in?
No, no, no. Just out of the city. I just heard people talking about that, but I did not caught any specifics. You heard anything spooky?
Brown shakes his head. I've been here with Blake the whole weekend.
Uh,
Blake,
well, if
you
I
hear
ever
anything? So you.
Blake's just like nose deep in a book, lights up another cigarette, just like. Very, very focused.
Okay. So that was your guys' Wednesday. How about you, Jackson?
Jacqueline's mainly spent the time drinking and smoking and writing in a journal about how terrible Blake Black is until she decides that she wants to curse him. And puts a curse on him.
So you spent the Thursday.
Oh, I thought I heard curse, or sorry, kiss instead of curse.
So you spend Thursday setting up a very intricate ritual to curse him. Okay, cool.
Yep. And then after that, she felt much better with herself and had a bubble bath with some champagne and a hot fudge sundae.
Just some evil magic. Gotcha. All right. All right. Back to you, Michelle. What's your Thursday? Or
Yeah, a lot more experimenting with the lights. Is he able to find an ultraviolet or infrared light?
um, yeah, I don't know how common those were in 1979.
To the Googles.
To the Googles. Uh, in the meantime, why don't you give me an IQ roll? Straight up. Three?
Yeah.
And then, what is it for buying stuff? Is it
It's your wealth.
No, but you're gonna
You-
find something weird. Oh, actually, you know,
Oh.
you go down to the science. You go down to the science building.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like black lights became popular in the 60s, and they were invented back in 1903. But black light posters are a very 60s, 70s thing.
So yeah, you go down.
Also, you were already throwing gels on flashlights. Like, you could just do like a midnight blue and.
Yeah, you can do that. For the infrared, you just actually hop on down to the science building. See if you can borrow one.
All right.
Yeah, when you do that, you actually move. You can move dust around that looks like it's just either black or like white.
Okay, so it goes outside our range of vision. Cool. Weird.
And so with your experimentation, you move the infrared and the ultraviolet and the other colors, but there's still a decent, like a really decent amount of dust left after you pull everything away.
Michelle will call Blake.
Right, this is a good time because that was about our 2-day period. Yeah, your phone rings, Blake.
You gonna answer it, Robert?
Oh. He's gonna get up, put down the cigarette, and black and white. Don't ask for white. How may I help you?
Hi, Robert. It is Michelle.
Oh, hey Michelle. How are you doing?
All right. Could you put? Is Blake there?
Yeah, I'll pass it on. Blake, it's Michelle. Nothing to worry about.
Hi, Michelle. I was actually just gonna call you. No, I wasn't. I
Oh.
still don't know about her. Never mind.
I found something out about the dust.
So did I. You first.
Okay, it's rainbow, right?
Yeah.
It's more than rainbow. If you shine a colored light at it, only the ones of that color come together. And if you shine ultraviolet light or infrared light, black ones appear.
Well, I've discovered that the shadow thing is a hitchhiker, probably coming along with the dust. And there's been a lot of like, I haven't actually discovered anything about the shadow things themselves, but there's a lot of like really weird writings that like get onto something about something like that and then just stop. Like either the book ends like right there, or the more curious of it is that the book continues, but like with no more mention, as if their train of thought was just completely derailed. But the real kicker is it seems like there's a lot of like missing people involved in all this.
Missing.
Yeah, like this book, this guy is going off and on about his awesome new assistant for like 10 pages, and then like they start dealing with this dust stuff, and the assistant just disappears with no explanation.
It's true. We must have been looking for someone named Tracy. She was your assistant.
Yeah,
She's at my place.
oh really?
She had the key.
Or she knew it in Houston.
Perhaps we could meet up at my place tonight.
Actually, I think we
Don't
should meet up at
bring
mine.
those horrible people. The stupid conspiracy terrorists.
Oh, the fake ghost hunters? Yeah, no, I totally forgot about them.
Okay, we will come to black and white.
We are Tracy. We
Yeah,
are
cool. Be here at 7.
We are Tracy. We are
Who's saying that?
on the phone.
Ugh.
Steve, the phones are weird again.
Yeah, seems to just be happening
My
whenever there's
phone's
weird stuff.
broken again.
Ah, shit, the phones are haunted again.
Yeah. 7:15 or 7 o'clock. Click.
Okay. And after that, Misha will actually. Oh, shit, it's still on. Hello?
Hello. It's good to see.
If you say so.
We have learned so very much.
Who are you?
Wish to speak with you again.
Come where?
We are at the. I'm sorry, I have this. Lafayette Park and the Victoria Avenue.
Okay, found that. Okay, tonight?
Yes.
Okay. And then he will put the phone down. And does he have a radio nearby?
I would think he would you? Were you an AV nerd?
Sorry?
Were you an AV nerd?
Nothing related to that.
You could get one. The film department isn't that far away, and they and the tech department also they might have one.
Yeah, he just wants something that can broadcast radio waves.
Oh, you're gonna keep doing that? Yeah, sure. You can get that.
And does it separate a bunch more of them?
It does.
Freaky.
You're gonna need an X-ray machine.
Or a really, really warm thing so it produces black body radiation in all wavelengths.
There you
Okay. That's it for Michelle until 7.
Randall, you finished cleaning on Wednesday. Didn't take very long. You just had to turn on the light to find out where all the dust was, turn it off in the dark, sweep in the dark, and rinse, lather, repeat. It was tedious work, but it's not hard. Especially with all the furniture you don't own.
I do burn the stuff afterwards in my garden.
Okay, it is a glorious explosion that makes a dog bark off in the distance.
I probably light my Zippo, tape it to a stick, put the welding goggles on, hide behind some sandbags, and then just dip it in the box that they're in.
Missed the chance to put it all in a cannon.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm
Awesome
scratching my
gunpowder.
head. Scratching my head, thinking, well, hope I find some more of this stuff. That Pierre Trudeau's gonna get what's coming to him.
You actually know where there's a bunch of it.
That school, lighthouse.
The
The
lighthouse.
had hordes of this stuff.
We need to refilm that whole episode too.
Tara, I did want to mention after I hung up, I immediately called Django.
Okay.
Hey Django, be at my place at 6:45.
I'm busy.
Steve.
And I've said multiple times I'm not gonna go on a date with you, Black.
It's not a date, and trust me, you want to be here.
Fine.
Click.
Alright, but Randall, what are you doing on Thursday before 7?
Getting gear set back up. I'll get in touch with Jacqueline as well to suggest that we go back to that lighthouse. We maybe don't need to get those folks involved. I don't know. I could always cut them out of the footage that's left over.
Oh, sorry, that's to me. I'd rather go and see the others and get their involvement.
Yeah, all right. I want more of that dust stuff. Some of it appeared in my house. I blew it up.
The dirty, smelly dust.
The dirty, smelly
I've
dust.
got a vial of it.
Oh.
From before I got some. Picked it up.
Well. All right. Should we go this evening? I'll come pick you up. We can go drop in on those idiots.
Yeah.
All right.
Jacqueline really just wants to go and witness her curse in action.
Okay.
I feel
Randall.
like just the way Blake is, eventually you're gonna feel like it actually worked.
Randall just wants to get evidence or a conspiracy out there. So yeah, I'll pick you up at like 6:30 or something. We'll drop by their place. We'll go to the lighthouse.
Sounds good.
I'll call and rent a boat in advance too.
Mm-hmm.
Click. Yeah. I believe the camera might have been a bit damaged as well. I should probably roll my skills.
No, we don't want to buy followers. Go to Hell Robot.
Sure. How much are they? Oh, nice. I hope I managed to repair anything that were broken.
Oh, well, yeah. It's actually, you notice some stuff that wasn't even from the fall.
Pulled out that piece of chewing gum I stuck in there a few months ago. Forgot about.
That noise is fine. That noise stopped also.
Yes. Oh, that buzzing. So annoying. But yeah, that's my day. Go to see Jacqueline at 6:30, and then head straight to theirs.
Alright, well, we'll start with Blake. Actually, we'll start with Michelle coming home, because I assume you're going to go home before you meet up with them.
Yeah, to pick up Tracy. Actually, I imagine he would have been home for a little while already.
Okay. But yeah, you get in there, and when you first get in after your work. By the way, do you leave the dust there, or are you taking it with?
Leave it there.
Yeah, she's got a big old pile of papers in front of her.
Oh, Steve.
She's just written Tracy over and over and over again.
Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
Blake found some stuff about people going missing. I believe you.
About damn time. Oh, thank you. And she looks down at the paper and goes, well, now I kind of feel stupid for writing this.
What is it?
She looks and says, this is pretty much my time spent here in Victoria. The crazy crap that happened last year. Along with the thing that ate Blake's couch.
Ah. Okay, well, do you want to go see Blake at 7?
She nods. Leans back
Okay.
and stretches.
And I guess they'll just chill, maybe eat dinner before going.
Yeah, the house is clean, by the way.
Ah.
Like, it's nice and clean in here. But okay. Chilling out for a bit. Alright. And then we'll switch over to Blake and Robert real quick as there's a knock on the door.
Robert will go and open.
It's like 6:30.
He checks the little eye thing.
Jingo.
Oh, he'll open up immediately.
Just
And
standing there.
hey, Django, come on in.
Walks in. Looks around. Blake, your place smells like cigarette and ass.
Yeah, real shocker there. Hey, so crazy stuff's going on, and I want to fill you in before the big reveal.
That's you just giving her a lowdown the last few days.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah, and then like running her through everything I found about the weird monster thing, of which she believes.
She does, but she's like, let me get this straight. There are shadow creatures that eat people from their memories.
Yeah, something like that. And that Tracy girl, I think actually was my assistant, which makes sense because, business has been a little sketchy since Robert. So I feel like in order for me to have succeeded as long as I have, like, I believe her. And knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. Knock, knock, knock.
Do you just go crazy and start bashing at your own wall?
Rebel will
No,
go
I
get
was
that.
trying to
It's
time the scene.
duo.
He's gonna, after looking after the little eye thing, he's gonna like put his back onto the door, hands hands on the wall, like he's gonna look at Blake scared up and say, "It's crazy, guys."
Listen up, you guys. It's time for those reshoots we was talking about. I got a boat booked. We're going to Lighthouse. Get your shit together. You need to change your outfit. That's not what you was wearing.
He just had an eye hole. Didn't open the
No,
door.
that's what I'm shouting as I'm
Oh.
banging on
Yeah.
the except for the part about changing what they're wearing.
He kind of like looks at you with a "What do I do?" kind of face.
Blake?
Blake's like, oh damn it! I was really hoping that would be Michelle.
I can
Ugh.
hear y'all in there. I can hear you talking. I see you moving around. If you look back
Walls
through
are
the
made of
peephole,
it.
my eyes
Oh
just up
my
against it.
god! Just let them in.
He looks at it.
You need to get changed. That's not what y'all was wearing on Tuesday.
Actually, it's probably exactly what he was wearing on Tuesday.
Oh no, your coat got set on fire. Your coat's gone.
Oh, right. No more coat.
Where's your coat? Gonna need
You
that.
saw it light on fire.
Oh shit, yeah. Ooh. You got another coat we can set on fire in scene, and then we'll have some continuity. Oh, I suppose you could have just taken it off.
Oh my god! Just sit over there and shut up, and you'll get
But
up to speed.
y'all wearing it in the seance. I still got all that footage. Why would you take your coat off to come out of the seance? It don't make no sense.
You know, there's a lot of things on my mind right now, and your fucking hoax of a TV show is not one of them.
Hoax, this is real. You know full well it's real. Who's this lady?
Yeah, this time it is real. You happen to stumble into some shit that you have no idea what you're dealing with.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm dealing with, and I've come prepared. Tap my bag. Just like, no,
Yeah, well,
knowingly.
I don't think the dust is a problem.
Me either. I think it's a tool.
There's another
I'm
knock
going
at
to
the
use
door.
it.
Probably will open.
It's Michelle.
Hello.
Hello, and he's gonna let you in, kind of like right in the middle of the whole thing.
Django stands up and goes, "You little shithead! You stole my car!" And points at Tracy, who like looks at the ground and says, "You needed a ride."
I press record on the camera.
Actually, though, did she need a ride?
It's easily walkable. I'm pretty sure. It's like a mile and a half, isn't it? From the police station to that apartment.
No, she
Who else
wasn't
is
at
gonna
the
steal a
police
police
station.
car?
Oh wait, it was at You didn't know this, but it was actually at Django's house. The car got sold.
Ah.
Django took her home. She had to escape Django's clutches.
You got it back. And Django just glares at her and goes, "Robert, not Robert. Blake, Michelle, did you kidnap this child?"
I didn't know about her until like 1 when I called you.
No, she was Blake's assistant and was my roommate. We forgot her.
Why y'all roommates with a child?
Who is this?
She like
Who is this shit with?
your niece? You kiss your
Ignore
roommate with
him.
that mouth?
The cameraman for her show.
What show? What?
My show, darling.
What was the name of your show? Goblins and Huntings?
Ignores it. I'm like, she looks at Black and she's like, "How's your hand? I hope you're not in any pain."
Oh, I'd actually kind of forgotten about it. They've got this really awesome rub that you put on. Most of the pain just disappears.
Wonderful.
Well, that's some kind of barbecue rub.
It's an
That would,
ointment.
it would explain the aroma in here.
Anyhow, so Django, this is Tracy. And yes, I think she was telling the truth when she said she was my assistant.
You often employ underage girls there, Blake?
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask about that, Tracy. How old are you?
So this is the person you had at the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Why y'all taking little girls to lighthouses?
I'm 25.
You got some kind of developmental disorder?
Listen, after the lighthouse, I was in a dark place with horrible chattering noises, and they were staring at me for I don't know how long. Could have been an hour, could have been 20 years. It was weird, and then I woke up on the shore. I was picked up, and then Django here called you when I got here.
I'm just giving the boss a look like these guys are kidnappers, boss.
And I just pull a face that means I don't think so. And
I probably just look like I farted.
I would like to make a roll to see if I make the connection between Tracy and the monster thing. Or can I just know?
Or do you just know
You can-
that anyway?
You can just figure that out. She literally said she disappeared in the lighthouse, got sucked into a black abyss for an unknown amount of time.
Yeah, so Jacqueline's like, I'm pretty sure that she was taken by the creature we've all seen.
Like my gun.
And then she like, how small is Tracy?
Like, a little
It,
bit higher
pro-
than a meter.
it probably doesn't matter because I'm pretty small anyway. But she like just like crouches near her and like, tell me, child, what have you seen?
Child. And I told you, it was a dark place where time had no meaning, and I was being watched by thousands of unseeable eyes as they clicked at me.
Fascinating.
Again, who is
Oh,
this?
my name is Jacqueline Graves. How have you not heard of me?
She showed up right about the time that you seemingly went missing.
I have a headache.
Yeah, Jacqueline has that effect on people.
She just blows some smoke in your faces as well.
I have a feeling this whole place reeks of cigarette and booze.
Yep.
And Randy. now.
Talking
That
about
is,
that.
yeah.
Robert just gonna grab a drink after all this, since he's also getting a headache.
Michelle, you're not very happy about seeing these two.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. Blake, why are they here?
Reshoot.
I don't
They
know.
were
They just
scheduled.
showed up.
Can I just look at Michelle and be like, who is this?
You might need to roll acting.
Tracy's roommate.
No, I think she's pretending she doesn't know who Michelle is. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll roll acting, sorry.
The phone rings.
And who are you? That kind of thing.
Robert will take the call after he puts the drink down. Who's this? Yeah. White and black. Don't ask about white. Robert speaking.
And Tracy looks over at Blake and says, "That's how he answers the phone." And then on the other end of the line, he goes, "Hello, you are all together. Please come home."
Robert's like smiles and hangs up, turns around really slowly and says, "The Santos are back."
Was there a voice on the line?
Yes, and I think the Santos are back, as he's unaware of what you heard.
Okay. They asked me to head to Lafayette and Victoria, which is right by the boat launch.
That's right by the pier where I got my boat rented for this evening. So perfect.
They did said we were all together and we should go with them.
Jacqueline wants to get the phone and just start shouting into like, hello? Hello? Who is there? Talk to me, please.
I'm filming everything, obviously.
Hello?
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm holding a microphone up to like the earpiece of the phone.
You actually realize a second later it's coming from the radio nearby. Not the phone.
Okay, like, grab the radio. Who are you? Tell me your name.
Maybe. Hello.
It doesn't have a name. Where are you from?
You're all together now. Please come join me.
Where are you?
how do you know that?
You're all together. Please come join me.
Where are you?
Y'all got Russians watching. This is some KGB shit.
Victoria and Lafayette.
There's cameras. That ceiling fan's got a camera in it hooked up to a KGB agent.
Randy, we need to go. We need to go now.
It probably
Cool
doesn't.
it, McCarthy.
Robert's right. How do they know we're together?
KGB cameras.
I don't know,
Jacqueline
but
runs out
we
the
we
building.
should go there, or else we might lose a chance to solve this. The
Django's
Santas
plainclothes.
did ask us to meet them the last time.
Yes, Jago was playing close.
And I don't know she's a cop. No one's mentioned that she's police yet, I don't think.
Nope. She's just kind of standing back and doing her I'm a cop observing thing.
Yeah, then I'm going to make a big mistake and pull my pistol out the back of my waistband and rack it and just be like, we're going to go kill us some commies. What's the police reaction to this? Probably, I don't know what the firearms laws are like in
Pretty
Canada.
chill, considering that last time they went on an adventure together, there were multiple firearms involved, but her eyebrow is raised.
I look at her and I say, don't worry, Missy. I'll protect you from those nasty communists.
Just look over at Django.
She just shrugs and goes, "Alright."
Well, do you want to join us for this little adventure, or do you just want the report?
She shrugs. Last time I went with you, I ended up in a cave, or in a horrible wasteland chased by evil bunnies and Santa Clauses. How am I gonna miss another adventure? And then from the corner you hear some spooky go, I would rather not be there.
Y'all got any footage of that bunny Santa wasteland?
You don't want to know about that.
No.
Damn shame.
I'll stick here with Tracy. And then
But the communists.
Tracy looks at you, Michelle, and Blake, and goes,
I'll drop you off at home.
looks and says, well, Tracy and I have so much to talk about. He looks and says, I remember you, kiddo. Or, I guess, Tracy, not kiddo. Sorry, that's my innate reaction to meeting a small child, but you're not a small child. I remember. Oh, jeez. This is also very confusing. She kind of looks shocked at him. I guess it's okay. See you.
Okay.
I'll like have her start going out through all the like reading that I had done. Like, see if you can find anything I missed.
Jesus, Blake, this place is its sty. And she literally immediately starts going and like throwing empty whiskey bottles in the trash.
I'll look over at Robert and just be like, hey, you might be out of a job.
Oh. He just drinks.
Okay, so you guys are driving down. Are you taking the two cars again? Or are you all shoving in? Because you have a total of a motorcycle and 3 automobiles.
I'll be going in my van, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure I'm
that
in
good
my
time,
car.
Randy.
I'm in my station wagon.
Yeah, I just jump in the van and put the gun on the dashboard. Still cocked. Safety off. I put it in the pile of guns on my dashboard.
Michel will go down in his motorcycle.
Okay.
Thinks it's so cool on that bike. Or just fire some warning shots over his head as we drive. Just give him a good scare. No, I don't do that,
smart.
really. I should have brought my crossbow. Especially if we're going to a disco.
Alright, you arrive outside, and it is a run-down looking, almost out of business disco. Like, they were definitely on the way out in the late 70s. Maybe a couple people would still go to one, but yeah, they...
You asked about disco in the UK earlier, James. I think the late 70s is when they were on the way in the UK.
Okay. Yeah, walk in, light a cigarette, look around, and just be like, I hate this place already. I'm gonna get a drink.
I assume this is the door?
Yep, it's actually, the place is just closed, but the door was wide open.
We already did the disco ghost episode.
Yeah, well, maybe ghosts like to dance.
There's no one at the bar. The music, the floor lights are going, but there's no music happening.
Is there glasses and booze?
Yeah, actually. You have to jump into the bar to get them.
Michelle will grab his flashlight. I'll use dots to indicate what color it is.
Okay.
He won't mention it to anyone. He'll just suddenly have a green flashlight.
Yes. Some of us were theater kids. We always had colored flashlights.
Alright, as you're back there, the door opens. Blake, right over here.
Oh, okay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we were summoned here.
Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. So you're them. Guy approaches, doesn't dart over to you, but walks kind of weirdly over to you, like a little bit too fast,
Okay.
and his foot movements is a lot
Yeah.
closer. I've been expecting you. Doesn't stand out. I'm Rosen Swartz.
Good to meet you, Rosenschwartz. I do not take his hand. Just, pour myself a little drink here.
Yes, 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 yes. You're welcome to imbibe. I will tell them that you're here. Give me a moment.
Robert's gonna look around and ask them.
Yes, they've been expecting you, waiting very patiently.
Well, that guy's creepy. No wonder
Yeah.
this place is on the way out.
Robert's gonna look at the dancing place. He's gonna feel nostalgic. Those were the good days.
Were you into the disco?
He was into the funk and disco. He so much that he made it part of his act. That's why he is named Funk Hunk.
You were a disco clown all along.
Yes.
So
He just lost his disco colors.
the sad is the cry for the last dregs of disco.
Yes.
Disco never
This-
really died. It just kind of evolved.
Disco
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, welcome.
Wait.
Jago says, we did a lot of drug busts on this place.
Yeah.
Thank you for keeping us safe from people not hurting anyone.
She kind of just turns and looks over her shoulder and gives you that, like, look. You hear over a microphone speaker. They're coming. Don't be alarmed. They're coming.
Get ready, Randy.
I swapped the camera to my left shoulder and ready my gun in my right hand.
Square ones are gonna be okay.
Don't be a square.
Ooh. Looks friendly. He's crying.
Oh my god. The bunnies!
Oh, Steve.
Fear check from everyone. Michelle, Blake, and Robert, you have a bonus of clue to this, or you have seen this particular kind of creepy?
My neighbor's baby like just started crying as this is happening.
Can hear it.
Really?
Sounded like an alarm, though.
That thing never cries. It's
No.
weird.
Yeah,
Shot.
I
Yeah.
could never. I couldn't have pointed out what it was until you said something, but I heard it.
Oh, also, hello. We have a person.
Hello, person.
Hello, welcome back, Ryu. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, stranger.
Yeah, the creature like just comes out and stares and says,
I ain't afraid no sad bunnies.
"Yeah, hello." So,
Hello.
Jacqueline, how do you do on your
I
right check?
succeeded.
Oh, you all did really well. Wow.
I did roleplay a bit of fear, though, at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
Blake
still
totally.
you're still like scared of this thing. Last time you met it, it tried to grab you and do things to you. These things. To refresh people's memories who have not seen these for a while, these were the ones at the observatory
Mm-hmm.
who when you murdered them, ended up being 4 Schlep scientists.
Shame Randy weren't there. I'm also about to invent the first-person shooter genre.
Oh, he's not that big.
Because you're gonna have a camera in one hand and a pistol in the other.
Yeah.
What do you want?
We know you
Found who?
we know you
Them?
The scientists from the film.
Another door opens from your side. No, not them.
Misha's gonna switch his flashlight to red and shine it at the new bunny.
Unblinking red eyes.
Michelle's hunted bunnies before.
Actually, look, so some of the like dusty crap is kind of not like sucking towards your thing, but you notice it's kind of like rolling a little bit in the light beam.
Like just heading towards the beam of light.
Yeah.
When I switched it to red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I should mention there is now a pistol in my hand.
Randall, don't shoot them. They're innocent people turned into bunnies.
Well, shit. I lower the gun a bit.
What do you want this time?
Who done this to you?
We want that which was taken.
What
What
was
was taken?
boys. From up this time, they have come and taken many of them.
I didn't take shit.
The little floating things?
Those this time over here. Those that breathe life.
Mutters?
Those that breathe life, they'll say to you some.
And what do you want us to do about it? Them.
Bring them to us.
What are them? Who are them?
Them means women. Life bringers. This is what Jacqueline thinks.
Surrounded by
Dust. I don't know what to say. I blew it up. Or at least
Wait,
when I
water
had
and
it.
light? Do they mean the lighthouse?
bring them.
Well, I think they do.
Bring
Maybe this is a. Yep. This is our cue to get the hell out of here, Blake.
What do you want with them?
to bring life, to bring life, to bring life,
Life to you guys?
Blake, Dingo says, and you notice that she's got a big old handgun in her hand now.
We killed the guy who was making the bunnies. How are you here?
Those we do not understand. Words are needed.
Oh, Steve.
We're getting cut off over here.
Kind of cut off in any direction.
Wait.
Back
No.
door. Back door. Everybody start back into the back door.
Get to the bar. The back door should be there.
Turn order. If you gonna want to start bailing off.
Jacqueline's just like, I am friend. Are you friend?
You seem friendly enough.
Turn order.
Yep. Select yourself, roll speed.
Sorry.
I don't remember what the speed was before, but I remember it was super fast. Everyone on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, select her, there we go. Alright. So yeah. Before we get going, I think we need a quick fiver.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back in a few minutes. See you then. And we are back. Alright. We have not shadow creatures. Red highlighty creepy funny things. By the way, those aren't floppy ears. They feel like more like horns, but it is silly something. Unknown creatures that have somewhat surrounded our gang. And it is Michelle's turn first.
Okay. 5. But half because walking back carefully. He'll just move a bit back.
Django is taking a step back. Blake?
I think Blake will do the same. I will take a step back and aim at. Oh, right. That's how you ping. I'm hitting tab going, why isn't it pinging?
Okay. Robert.
Think I'm gonna start running this way. My movement is 5 or 4. 5.
Failing.
I have a plan.
Okay. Jacqueline.
I am friend. Are you friend?
You get I am friend. Next turn you'll get are you friend. But yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I keep forgetting.
I take a step back and also aim at the one that Blake's aiming at.
They all are slowly walking towards their same green Michelle.
Continue walking back this time. Does the flashlight have like a carabiner or something that can just attach it to you?
I don't. Probably not.
Okay, then just hit it off and stuff it in a pocket
Okay.
while moving backwards.
Blake. Django says, kind of taking a defensive maneuver next to you.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Make to the back door.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. And I'll take a step back. I'm sorry. While I say that, I'll take a step back and switch my aim over to super close.
I move 6 because I'm running, right?
Yeah.
Done.
And that is like a meter up platform there. It's not a step
Okay.
up.
I'll have to climb up next turn, but I'll stop running and prepare to climb.
It's just a hop, but it will eat at least one. It'll slow your momentum, and it takes to get up there 2 meters.
Got it.
One to get up. Okay, Jackson. You see.
Finish saying, are you friend?
Okay, Randy.
Take a step to keep that one in shot and just say, boss.
Ooh, so popular.
Alright, they're reaching their hands out to touch you. Are you gonna try to
I reach
avoid it?
I reach my hands out towards them.
Okay. I need you
Friends?
to, as both of them
Reverse
touch you,
dodge.
I need you to make a will -4.
Okay. Ooh.
Does that fail by 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll 2d6 minus 2. Alright, that is how much corruption you get.
Ooh. What does that entail?
You're gonna become a worse person.
Right. I'm alright with that.
There should be a thing in the under your HP and FP. There should be a thing that says corruption. So just add that to whatever number is there.
Would you made one? Yeah.
Mhm. How much were it again?
6.
So I'm on 9.
Mhm.
Maths.
And then you also are alone in the dark as thousands of eyes are watching you, and there's a horrible clicking noise. Make a fear check -4. Holy crap!
Friends? Hello?
This woman is unfazable.
Yeah, right? Is he? No, I didn't. There we go. Michelle.
Full on running now. Don't like this situation.
Getting the hell out of
That's all.
Dodge.
Yep. Oh, question. What's the elevation difference here?
Between the record player. All right, so this is 1 meter up. This step, and this is like 3 meters up. So red wall is 3 meters up. The blue wall is 1 meter. Like a raised. It's like a raised platform for the DJ to play the hottest
Yeah.
disco.
I've been in this club. It's called Lebanon.
Oh, any.
Yeah, Corp also
Take
looks like
out
this.
the squares.
West Street Live.
No.
Django's gonna idiots and start flipping it over towards Jacqueline. Like,
Oh, god damn it, Django! I am going to take a step back and continue. No, I've already got an aim on it. I want to hold action, and if this guy does anything rapidly, like jerks off like he's gonna do something, kaplow.
You don't just shoot people for jerking off, bro.
Robert?
I'm getting up.
So you still have 5 meters, so that's 3 right there, so you have 2 left.
Yeah, like my route is gonna be this way.
Okay, cool. Alright,
And then
Jacqueline, they kinda have, not really grapple. You could easily break this with a simple strength +3, but
Do I want to?
that's the
Like, so,
question.
so to me, I'm just in nothingness, pretty much. But
In nothingness,
eyes are...
but there are thousands of millions of probably eyes staring at you. You don't know how you know that they're there, but they're all looking at you simultaneously, and there's a clicking noise like a billion insects.
Aside from the clicking, I think you've just described like Jacqueline's dream, though.
Ooh. She just like... Am I still at the 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay, so I start shouting, "Where am I?"
Actually, no, you're not in 1 second. You can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
me where am I right now.
Yeah, so I'm just like, "Where am I? Have I made it? Am I in the spectral realm?"
Maybe you can find your finger.
Alright, but you're not breaking contact.
No, I am very much holding on.
Randy.
Uh,
She didn't yell any of that, by the way. She's just kind of standing there looking dumbfounded.
keep filming. Take another step back while aiming at that guy over there, and then notice this guy here. And flip. But then spot Blake and probably don't immediately unload the trigger. So yeah, swap aim to this guy, essentially. Although no, I will begin aiming at him next turn, I think.
Alright.
Is Django really that close
Yeah, she's
to the
gonna...
scary bunnies? Okay.
Yeah. She ran closer. Alright, take 4 more corruption there. Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, maybe more. Oh, no. Maybe. It's under 9, alright. Bracketon. And, oh shit, 5 more corruption.
On top of the 4, or instead of the 4?
And on top of 4.
Okay.
9 more total.
I can't count. Thank you. 18.
You really getting to the target number. When I can start flying things with it. Alright. And then this one gets right up in your face there, Robert, and is reaching out to you. Blake, you had a held action. It didn't make a jerky movement, but it did take a step towards this guy.
And start
Breathing
looking
down.
like, yeah.
Sorry, you
Damn
mean
it.
Randall?
Yeah,
Yeah, Randall.
Randall, sorry.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, I don't see anybody around me.
Well, now I'm kind of torn. No, let's see. So he is 4 away. So that is -2 +2. So this is straight up torso ROF 3. Fuck it. I think all 3 hit.
I think so, especially since it's... Actually, no, it knows what's up. Oh, wait, it's a gunshot. Never mind, you hit it.
Stupid, inconsistent sheep ammo.
Yeah, right?
Now it's just to the torso. Piercing plus does what?
1.5. to
1.5.
torso.
So like 18. 6, 18. That's not bad. Depending on what you got through, I guess.
A young woman falls over, like probably in her 20s, falls to the ground with a gunshot wound to the chest.
With 3 gunshot
Gunshot
wounds.
wound to the chest.
You just love killing people, don't you, Blake?
I gave them every opportunity not to.
You shout. Your gun just went off behind you.
Ah, crap. Run over here.
Fuck.
He takes a step and is freely grabbing you, Jacqueline, and pushing you up one. You both trying to this hard. Yeah, so I should roll like that. Yeah. You get pulled out of the void.
Oh no, my beautiful void. Am I just back to normal though?
I mean, you feel a little weird, but yeah.
Okay, so.
That's
That just
not what
happened.
Alright, yeah, sorry.
Blake.
Continue staring at that person as a tear begins to form in one of his eyes.
Robert.
Moving here.
Jacqueline.
So I turn to Django and just scream, "Why?"
Hell of a turn, Randy.
Poke
There's
this.
blood that got spurted on the floor, and you got some of it.
Yeah. I just like gently tap this girl's body with my toe as my gun hand goes limp at my side.
The door up here opens.
Okay.
Step in. Okay. 2 are reaching for Django. Possible hit. She's gonna do. Oh, that is not a dodge. I don't even need to roll the second one. Yeah.
I can't wait till we get drug addict corrupted Django. Stealing babies to sell
God,
them.
she's
for
a 10 corruption.
crack. Get wrecked, Django. So we get
Ouch!
Damn. That was literally the max she could get. Are you gonna try to break away there, or are you gonna go back to the void?
I would like to go back to the void.
Okay.
take me back, friends?
Back to the boy. The boy doesn't judge. It only hates.
More. Corruption.
$22.
Cool. Alright. Michelle.
To get up that 1 meter without losing speed.
There you go.
Oh crap. Also, when I was jumping, did I notice what the ceiling was like?
Like, yeah, kind of concretey with a disco ball.
Ah,
And,
No, it's for
the
Batman to
theater
drop
lights
from.
also that are currently, at a low level. But they are gelled, if that matters. And from your theater tech days, actually, I mean, you get up here and notice the big scary thing that catches your attention more. But this board right here is lighting.
cool.
And I'm gonna have you roll that because it's theater. One lighting board looks exactly the same. Pretty much exactly the same. Which she does. Stumbles backwards. Hyperventilating a little bit. Blake.
Django!
Just yell your name.
Move there.
Robert.
I want to slam the controls of the disco lights.
Would Robert know what they are?
You did give me a theater, like a profession skill. What do you got?
Of course.
Yeah, he's worked this tech before.
Or at least he knows funk and disco enough to know that that's the button. And he presses it to turn on the floor and the disco ball lights to try and get the colors to see if that might help the situation. As he,
I mean, so you're turning on the board basically,
yeah,
lighting
I'm
up the
turning
room.
on,
Okay.
yeah, so that it starts to fill it with colors and stuff like that.
The ball starts spinning, and and then the floors start changing colors.
Okay,
Not the static color anymore. They're alternating.
okay.
That was your turn. Declan.
It's-
Back
Can
in
you
play.
speak to me? Can we converse?
Oh, echoing there. Brandon.
I'm going to turn back around, step forwards, and tuck the gun into my waistband.
You murderer.
Might look like I did it. But I didn't.
She's been trying to dodge that. Yes, she did it this time. She was not having any of that. Kind of backs up into you, Blake. can reach out for her.
Okay.
Need more corruption there. I'm gonna have so much fun with your character in between sessions. Shell.
Okay.
Everyone starts coming through that door. It's a
Other
long
way.
Turn other way.
Actually, can I get an extra movement to offset losing stuff from turning around by acrobatics?
Yeah. I tip off the edge of that wall there. Yeah. Go ahead. Bounce.
Yeah.
Considering this is what your character is designed to do.
Be a ninja.
Django raises her gun and points it directly at Red again and takes a step back. Blake.
I will similarly take a step back and aim at Red.
Robert.
Is there any other controls I can turn on to
Well,
help?
they're on. So you have. You don't. They're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The switches and then master. You can change one of the things. You can drag it up or down to either 0 to 100%. Any one of those on this turn, or all of them, because it's easy to just shove your hand across them.
I want to turn them all halfway. Would I still have a chance to run?
No, you could take
Okay.
your standard step if you want to turn them all halfway.
Yeah, I'll turn them all halfway, see if that helps us get away from this situation and take one step.
You kind of drag your hand to get it about halfway-ish, and it gets right in here. As every single stage light in the place hits about 50 luminosity, percent luminosity.
Does that changes them?
Not that you can see, Jacqueline.
She's starting to get upset now. She's like, "Why won't you speak to me?"
Yeah, Randy.
Step forward, or just maneuver to here and evaluate green.
How do you mean evaluate?
So that I get a +1 on a melee attack on the next round.
Okay, cool. Nine more there, hun.
Hmm. 39.
Alright, Ever, you're getting attacked from behind, so there's not much you can do about this.
Okay.
Unless it misses completely. Alright, Michelle. to do your thing.
That's all.
Oh, I forgot to do the track counter. It's a couple more rounds. We'll have a minus of FP. Alright, Django's using her.
This is the 7th second, I believe.
Yeah. Django's shooting red. What is can someone look up for me? I don't have actually the book open because I'm a GM. Can someone look up for me a standard revolver?
Standard what?
I don't know what would be standard. Colt?
Probably a 38
Yeah.
special of some kind. That's pretty.
Okay, yeah. 2d6 minus 1 PI. Accuracy. 1.
Alright, she hit it for 2 damage. That was a terrible roll. Okay. Blake.
Well, I guess continue that trend. I'll ROF 1 this time, though.
You've been tracking bullets, right?
Yes. I've got 3 more. Fortunately, I've got speed loaders, but
Still not the fastest.
yeah. So this is torso. I aimed. So straight up.
Good thing you aimed.
Yeah.
It's not trying to dodge. Okay. That's enough to take it down.
Good to know that you guys are just straight up murderers.
A long-haired, really skinny guy falls to the ground.
Travolta and Boogie Nights?
Pretty much.
This is not how Buffy or Angel would have done things.
Robert?
No change at all when I did those changes on the lights, right?
Not that you can see. It's much, much brighter in here.
I'll run away and head over with me, Kelly.
Kelly. Alright, Jacqueline.
Speak to me! Why won't you speak to me?
Randy.
All out attack, half move forward, entering C range, telegraphed to the face. Punch. +1 for the evaluate, +8 for telegraphed, -7, +2 overall. Potentially hit the face.
You're not trying to dodge, so you totally hit the face.
Suck it, face. 8 my 1d6 of fist. 2 crushing damage to the face.
It's gotta be enough. It's not really paying attention. These things aren't very stable. He's doing off that. I stumbled.
Correct. Be a 6 HP. And weakness to crushing. Yeah, I feel.
Remember, we're doing like major wounds and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Alright.
Next stage 4.
So this one turns and looks at you, Randy. Randall.
Join us, Randy.
He's gonna reach out to you.
I went all out.
Grabs you.
It got me.
2.
I feel more evil,
Not evil.
more deluded.
Different. And 1 for you, Jacqueline.
The taps of corruption have slowed down dramatically.
It's amazing what happens when not 3 of them are holding on to you at once. Michelle.
My bell.
Keep on running.
Michelle's just like, nope.
God damn it, Michelle's going to take a step. Aim. She's not shooting through 2 idiots. Like,
That's me.
Robert?
Just keep running.
Alright, Jacqueline. Still getting pissed?
Yeah. Why won't you speak to me?
Randy, Jacqueline is yelling, why won't you speak to you next to you in the black void?
What? Is it
You
just
try
a
to snap
strength
out of
check?
this?
Yeah,
Strength
I'm
check to
also
break.
trying to. Oh, I
Whoop.
failed.
Did you ever do a fright check? Did you need to do a fright
Oh, he
check?
needed to do a fright check. He did, actually. Give me a fright minus 4.
Give 1 sec. I lost my sheet.
You've only got 1 sheet you need to have open. How do you lose it?
I lost it. Let's go.
I think he minimized it somewhere.
There we go.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Nerves of
Nice.
steel today, guys. Nerves of steel.
I'm still not happy about this void, I don't think.
No, it is unsettling, but you're not like having a nervous breakdown or anything. I already got you. Alright. 1 to you there, Randy, and then 2 to you.
Mm.
Michelle?
Away!
Tango is aiming. Blake.
Blake will move over here and face this way.
Okay, Robert?
Just gonna keep going. That's my turn.
Okay, she's getting really annoyed now. She's like, don't you know who I am? And this time she's trying to break free.
I love it. You're complaining to the manager, to the unseen eyes of the void.
Exactly.
Are you sure your name's not Karen?
What am I rolling?
Just a strength check. Yeah, you break free.
Step back.
See a dead guy next to you.
Holy shit!
Alright. Randy.
Is it grapple rules, escape attempt to once every 10 seconds?
No, this thing's barely holding on to you. Like got no
The-
rest.
I would like to try and pull myself out of the void once again.
There you go. Like, these things aren't strong. They definitely have one talent.
Also step back. This time my hand's going back to the waistband where the gun is. She kicks that body out way.
Blake and Jacqueline. I'll start with Blake. It's reaching out for you. And potentially, Jacqueline also potentially.
I'm gonna make this feverish. I'm gonna go ahead and spend that FP. Unnecessary.
But you never know. Jacqueline, dodge.
Yes, I would also like to do the same.
Does that? No, never mind.
Oh, good thing you did. And everyone lose an FP. Michelle.
Continue running.
Alright, Django is shooting blue. Hit. It's 2d6 minus 1, correct?
Yeah.
Much better. Bam! Center mass. Stuff this.
Oh, good. It's the cop murdering people now.
At least it's in character. Not that Blake murdering people was out of character.
Blake.
Blam blam.
Empty your gun. Okay.
Spray and fire. You could kill them both in one.
Yeah, no. So this is torso straight up.
Half your damage.
Both hit. Awesome.
Okay, that thing's down.
Also, Luke, I like the machine gun.
That's a camera. It's on my shoulder.
Alright, a hobo looking guy falls to the ground.
Oh well, then in that case, I don't feel so bad.
Oh, okay.
Rude.
I know that was terrible.
Robert,
Gonna keep on going. There should be an exit on the backside.
you're following the emergency exit signs, so.
Yep. Oh, they're painted like in 1950.
Guns are firing all around you.
Is there something wrong with the way that we came in?
Well, there was guys in front of it.
Okay, so I want to just start running to where we came in.
Front entrance,
Yeah, that's the one.
so you can move your standard speed first time, and then additional rounds after you'll be able to move more.
Yeah.
There's not a pistol there, I just forgot to get rid of that.
Maybe it's a label gun.
Something. Randy,
Let's just punch this guy. in the face, all out. He just staggered, bleeding in front of me. Get away from me, guy. All out telegraphed skull once again. This time it'll just be a +1. Oh!
Hit him. He's kind of distracted.
Oh, that's much better. That I would expect to be a major wound.
Yeah, he falls to the ground.
And I'm also going to take a step.
Stands up. Or starts to stand up. These two are... Yeah, combat's pretty much over at this point. Or, because Jane was about to shoot that guy. I guess we'll move on. Michelle. Alright, Django. See if you can murderate this guy. Nope. Blake.
I grab a speed loader and break the breech on the pistol.
Robert.
I'm just leaving.
Continuing to bail. Jacqueline,
Yep.
continuing to bail.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to call this over. Because between the gun people and everything over there, that last one's going down. And these two are on top are definitely faster than these ones on the stage.
Yeah, how fast is Robert?
5, but he was running for like 3 turns.
Yeah, which gives you a +1, so 6.
Oh, then 1 back. Sorry.
Like he's caught up to Michelle despite Michelle having a bit of a head start.
It's okay.
I thought it was like +1
Yeah.
each turn. I don't run usually.
No, it's
+1 after the first turn, and that's it.
Yes.
No, it does get a bit higher after quite a few turns.
If your basic speed
Oh.
is already above 10 to start with.
Oh yeah. If your basic speed is 5 to 10, then it's never going to be more than 1.
Okay, so if it's from 5 to 10, it's only a maximum of 1. Okay, good to know for next.
But you guys get out of there, you find the back entrance.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
does it seem like there might be controls in here, given that its location?
It's office. It says office. You're currently in the green room. Or actually, no.
Yeah, Michelle wants to go to the office.
So these aren't flat screens, but they're like, mounted in the walls, and he's watching through the thing.
Who are you? What is going on?
Once they get it, they'll bring me right. I'll live forever. Takes a step towards him. You see a fuse box on the back wall.
Ah, cool. Yeah, why not?
Just killing the master switch.
Yep.
Lights go out.
Which I imagine some people may not be out yet.
You guys are like getting to the door. I assume after that you guys were kind of bailing after the murder.
Yeah. Well, that depends. What does Django's got to report this, right?
Yeah. She's
Like-
gonna as you are there, Blake, as you guys are in the front area. I assume everyone's kind of just booking outside at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, panting outside. with camera off my shoulder, and as Blake and Django appear, I'm like, "You killed those guys. They were just people." Wait, no, I'm Randy. You killed those guys. Holy shit!
She looks over at you and says, "Give me your gun, Blake."
Again, I hand it to her.
This is my gun. You've never seen this weapon before.
Okay. I'll hand her the reload of ammo too. Like I've got 2.
She kind of shakes her head. Says, "You guys get out of here."
Django, the old guy's still in there.
Shit. You all get out of here. I'll take care of this.
He was in the office. At the back. This way.
She looks at you and says, "I got this, Michelle. You get out of here. I will handle this."
I've been rummaging around in back of my van, and I slam doors shut on it and step around and just go, "Blake." And then as you turn to look, there's a gun flying through the air towards you.
All right, yeah, catch
And
it.
then as you catch it, I rack the bolt on my rifle that I've grabbed, and then I throw it in passenger seat in van and climb in it.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll tuck that in. I'm gonna miss my Colt Python.
Yeah, this will be like a high point.
It's that or getting arrested.
Oh no, I totally get it, which is why I did it without any hesitation. But
Alright, but she's yelling at you all to go.
I'm just going to shout out the name of the pier that the boat's at and set off in that direction.
Not set up without me.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you
Yeah.
climbed in passenger
Yeah.
seat next to my gun.
I'm just like, did you speak to them? They wouldn't speak to me.
I heard you. I heard you shouting. I got lost. They was watching me.
Were you there too?
I couldn't see nothing. And then start up the van. Peel out. Fire a couple of warning shots over Michelle's head with a rifle.
Yeah, Michelle, are you heeding her orders, or are you going to the back with her?
Michelle will give her a bit of a head start, then follow.
Okay. Blake? Robert?
Robert will go with Blake and probably get a drink after that.
I don't know, that camera guy who just tossed me a gun just called out some pier. I guess.
Yeah, if we're gonna go to the lighthouse, I'm gonna need a drink of whiskey before we get there.
Whose car do you think you came in? It's Blake Black's. Just close your eyes and hold your hand out, and it will touch a bottle of alcohol.
Blake, you both definitely have flasks.
Or a bottle that contains what used
Oh
to
yeah,
be
we do
alcohol
have
in it.
flasks, and I just take a sip.
From those long stakeouts, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because Blake Black's a hoarder, and it makes him feel weird if he flushes his piss away. He's got to keep it.
Alright, so she gets to the back entrance there and then heads in.
So she does what exactly?
Heads around back, gun drawn, and cock ready, and goes in.
Okay. Head up to the door and listen for a moment.
You hear another series of gunfire.
She just summary execute that guy.
All right. Yeah. Leave. Leave.
Okay.
But actually, head to the university.
Okay. All right. Well, they're definitely gonna get to the docks way quicker than you're gonna get to the university. So, but not by a whole hell of a lot. The university's only like a couple miles.
What's the time? Like 7 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Is it dark yet?
It would be. Yeah. It's not July,
Are we
so
in April?
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are at it's cold. You're right by the ocean and the sun is setting.
Is the lighthouse still off
Yes.
since we busted it? Right. Yeah.
Just checked it. There might be a little. There might still be light, but it's clearly starting to get sunsetty.
Yeah.
Okay, twilight.
Or more of a new dawn, really.
And then not long after, Blake pulls in after you.
Okay, why the hell are we meeting here?
You heard them. They need us. They want us to go back to that lighthouse.
Yeah, and maybe not doing what they want is... Like, we gotta figure out what this black sand is specifically.
I know it blows up real good.
I'm starting to wonder if it makes them... Full stop.
Well, what do you suggest? I'm gonna go back there and maybe burn that place down. I'm like loading jerry cans onto the boat.
Okay, I might
Some of
actually
these
be
guys
down with
might
that.
realize that burning down a lighthouse after you rent a boat late at night on the night of the lighthouse burning might be a bit suspicious.
Probably.
Robert's
So we
not
need-
thinking straight. He just spent maybe a couple seconds a week, some amount of time in the Black Void.
Robert?
God damn it, I keep doing it random.
Those things were in my house. I swept them out of my house and I blew the fuck out of them. Now I'm gonna go blow the fuck out of the ones that was in that lighthouse. Then I'm gonna go blow the shit out of the ones that was in that university.
Look, before we go blow that thing up, we should figure out more about that black sand.
Well, you got some. Point at boss.
Yeah, it's in my bag. I'll get it out right now.
Who we need to talk to about this shit?
Well, Tracy and Creepy might have... Spooky might have found something in a couple hours.
Close enough.
So, unless anybody's got any better idea, I say we go back to my office and take... Because we got some new information They can't cross out there themselves. So they don't like water, obviously.
Oh. Wait, yeah. I'll just nod. I'll agree. All right.
I say to Randy that you should get an establishing shot of the lighthouse from here, and that I should do a little catch up with what's happened.
I'll set the shot up.
Well, you guys have fun with that. I'm going back to my office.
Yeah, we'll be there in like an hour.
And then, yeah, get back in the car and go to my office.
Okay. Alright, Michelle, you'll get back there to your office.
Okay, so could you remind me of something about the sand? Is it the sand itself that glows, or
When light is not around it, it does not glow, but when it is, they do illumine. Like kind of like fireflies, only very specific
okay,
color. Each
and they move a bunch, like they hover as well, or just
they hover.
arrange it once? Okay.
It's kind of like a drift of snow while the wind's blowing through it. So they kind of swirl. It's like a school of fish a little bit.
Okay. Michelle is going to grab some jars and start sorting them by color.
Okay. So you're just feeding them.
Yep. And once he's got every color combo he can do, including radio and then the unsorted ones, he'll pack them all up into like a bag or something and head over to Blake's.
Okay. Alright, so it sounds like after everything's said and done, everyone is going to be ending up back at Blake's place. We'll be after Blake's spend enough time there.
Yeah, right?
Alright, well, Blake and Robert get back first.
Alright. Yeah. Head in.
Alright, yeah, I mean, they're there. Tracy is, like, helping out, answering questions, but she is currently mopping the floor.
Okay. Well, we had an interesting evening. Spooky, you find anything?
I mean, it's only been a couple hours, Blake.
Yeah, well, we got some new information and I'll, fill him in.
Okay. Well, I kind of grimace and go, oh. So the horny rabbit shadowy things are back?
Yeah. And now they can talk.
That's just unsettling. Nope. And you start flipping through some books. Give me some time, Blake. I'll figure this out.
Awesome. And then I'll start going through the cabinets and just be like, where the hell is all of my bar accoutrement?
organized.
Dirty glass in the left cupboard. Whiskey in the right cupboard.
Yeah.
Robert, make some coffee. I think we're gonna need it.
She points and it's already there.
Robert
Pour a
starts
cup.
rummaging in the bin for some old tea bags to make a cup of coffee with.
Pour a cup of coffee and start in and just be like, oh my god. What did you do?
I made coffee. She's kind of like with her hand on her hip, and she has a cup in her hand.
Okay. Like, Robert, you should ask Tracy here how she makes her coffee.
She'll look over to Robert and say, "I've tried to explain it to him before." You there, Ev? You muted?
I was relaxed. I was muted. I was saying, yeah, he's gonna look at Tracy and say, "Wait, how do you know how to make this good coffee?" Before she
I'm
answered,
25. Alright, yeah, and then Robert and
Do you mean Randy?
Randy, I keep doing that. Randall and Jacqueline will get there at about the same time as Michelle.
Jacqueline needs a drink.
There's plenty of that around.
Jacqueline gets a drink.
Seeing as that cop's not here anymore, Randy.
You still don't know she's a cop.
Do I not? Oh,
No.
no, I don't. Never mind. Randy does what he would have normally done anyway, which is scratch his balls and
Fart.
fart, yeah.
Pick his nose.
Smoke cigarettes while chewing tobacco.
Ugh. Gets so queasy doing that.
So, what the hell happened?
Well, I think the mystery bunnies are back.
I don't think they're something to be afraid of. They're just a bit ignorant.
They were people. Or at least they turned into
I
dead
told
people.
you. I told
I
you.
didn't shoot none of them. It was him. And that lady who was here.
Yeah, Officer Django.
The officer. Thought she was like a journalist or something. You said something about her filing her reports.
Yeah, because she's a detective.
Well, she's probably the communist in charge of this.
No, she's the only cop that has not been a thorn in my side.
Y'all don't find that suspicious.
Horse's mouth gift.
Anyways, I found the old man at the back of the disco. He said
Roastal boastal.
if we needed to bring the stuff so that he could become one of them and live forever.
Immortality.
Did he speak to the beings then?
Oh, I assume so.
Well, why wouldn't they speak to me?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
so why
he
might
has.
someone not like to speak to you?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Anyways, they're asking for the sand or something. What do we do?
I
Go to
pull
the
out the
lighthouse.
vial of sand.
It's black.
There's some.
We can't give
I
it to
just
him.
keep it in a vial if anyone wants to take it to test it.
There was a lot in my house, but I blew it up. I swept it all up outside in the dark and then put a match to it.
Why?
It's weird shit. Stole my gun.
Should have saved it. We need it.
Who is it that
Can
wants
we
this stuff?
can we agree we don't want to give it to them? We don't want to just play into their hands?
Yeah, I'm not for just doing what random fellas tell me to
Okay.
without a good reason.
Randall, hold out the sand. The vial.
That
Grab it. Hold it.
take it out of Jacqueline's hand and hold it at arm's length.
Actually, wait, real quickly. Everyone who's looking at that vial, give me a perception -4. You see, as she's holding it, there's a
Whoops.
slight glimmer of red in that vial in the shadow.
I made it at -4. I accidentally wrote +4.
Red, you said?
Mhm.
It's red.
Why is it?
It's already
It's
red.
not. It hasn't looked like this before.
Wait. We can separate the red stuff and see what the issue is. And Michel will grab his flashlight and switch it to red. And pull the stuff up to the top of the vial.
Hold up.
I nudged
And
Randy to be filming this, if he's not already.
Yeah, I'll set the camera up.
and Michel will drop it onto like one of those unused coasters or something. Because I'm sure he has coasters and just never uses them.
Yeah, you're somewhere. So dusty.
Underneath a magazine that is like stuck together with spilt coffee and whiskey.
Yeah, pretty much.
So does the red sand look different beyond just being red?
No. And who's holding it now?
Which? What?
Which vial are you doing it? Jacqueline's vial?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to the surface, the red stuff. It wasn't. It was only red for a minute when you saw her holding it.
Ah. Weird.
I don't know what this means. I still think we should blow it all up. Give it to those guys with a fuse in it. See how much they want it then.
Like, you've been very quiet for this whole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have to say anything. I was just making sure you weren't muted and talking.
Yeah, no, I think Blake is actually just kind of observing and drinking and thinking and maybe doing some research. Actually, yeah, probably just diving in and been doing some research and drinking coffee. That's actually why he said it was going to be needed. So I'll just roll that. That's what he's been working on. I figure it's more like taking candidates and scratching stuff off the list with the new information.
Okay. Alright, well, the guy who was summoning the bunnies last time is definitely dead. You shot him dead. So either these are a new batch, or maybe he wasn't quite summoning them because they were there at the observatory.
Oh,
With the weird telescope where you saw millions of eyes staring back at you. You look through it.
I think Randy just falls asleep in a chair after a while.
Yeah, after a while, other stuff happening.
Dust in the
Michelle.
In the vials, are you keeping all the dust in the vials? Are you letting some of it out, or how are you experimenting with it?
Who?
Oh, anyone who's playing with the dust.
Well, like I said, Michelle put the red dust onto a coaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on the coaster. It is as soon as it gets on that coaster. Who is all playing with it? Robert or
I
Randall?
was watching but not playing with it.
How about you, Jack?
I would just filming it.
Yeah, I'm just watching it and making sure that Randy's filming it.
Okay.
Okay.
And Michelle was trying not to touch it.
Okay, yeah. Jacqueline, give me a will -4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Succeed in everything today.
You're rolling like a beast. Cool. Yeah, no, it sits there for a standard, and then are you doing the light thing to continue to play with it, or?
Me?
Anyone. I just wanted to know what you guys are doing with it. It's sitting on the.
Well, it didn't really do anything when, like you said, the red went away after a minute.
As soon as it left her hand, the red went away.
Wait, she was holding it?
When she was holding the vial?
Ah. Oh, I see.
Closer to it. So I like get up to the table with the coaster and just like almost put my nose to it.
I think if you say that, Blake will like let him know about the red. Like, so what happens if we like dump a little bit of it out and like put it in her hand?
Try it.
We try it.
Do it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline, remove 10 points of corruption, please.
Ooh.
Could you describe how she feels when that happens?
There's a burning sensation where it touches your hand as the sand soaks into your body.
What kind of burning?
Like
Like
if you just
like
put your
hand in fire or
like
Alcohol in a wound?
Dermatitis.
too hot of water. You know, like if you put your foot in the bath and the water is too hot.
Okay.
Not
So it's just
burning.
like, ow, fuck! And then watches it disappear in her hand, like, oh my god.
Lustig. It's in you.
Don't touch any more of that stuff.
What's it
Wait.
doing?
Hand turns black. Like,
Oh,
not
dear.
Like black as in dark. It turns
Uh,
into black of light.
Mm.
Oh,
Look,
Steve.
Randy.
I'm seeing.
Oh
And
no.
please take 1 point of unusual feature.
Michelle is going
Listen,
to shine what different colored lights in her hand.
And you did just the red stuff, right? You didn't do any of the other stuff?
Yeah, just the red.
What happens if we run it underwater?
Although first, is it doing anything with the colored lights?
There's no reflections off of any of the colors.
Even red?
Red, you see her like pulsating swirlies going through her veins in her hand. You can see clearly the veins and capillaries.
Oh, Steve, look at your hand. Jacqueline, your hand.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
That's why you don't touch unusual things.
Or stand there and let them just hold you.
Yep.
You don't know what happened.
Well, what happened?
I was there, but not. And there are eyes and chattering.
Like, you remember the eyes. You'll never forget the eyes. At the observatory,
Yeah.
staring into your very being.
I'll describe them. Like, did they look like
Or not how they look, they feel. You never saw
the
them.
feel? Okay.
Like, you know that thing when you're like, is someone looking at me?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that sensation times like a billion.
Okay. Like, then in that case, I guess just shudder a little bit. Ugh.
Yeah, I felt it too.
It didn't feel harmful.
You say you've seen these bunny things before, but killed the guy who was sending them after you?
Wait.
I'll go to a bookshelf and pull out a zine. Be like, it's all in there.
It is. It's some really good illustrations of not those, but you see illustrations of these.
It's friendly.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be afraid.
And when it was talking through the radio, said it wanted to talk but didn't know how.
Last time they learned to talk from hearing us talking.
What if that guy you killed before wasn't setting them against you, but they was setting him against you, and now they's doing it again with some other guys?
But why?
Well, I don't know. I know
Maybe
why
they
they'd
don't
be
know
after
any
me,
better.
because Kick-ass ghost hunter. Sorry, what?
Maybe they don't know any better. Last time they learned from the phone, and now you sit there learning from you in another way. They just keep learning.
Your hand's busted, boss.
I know. Just looking at it like, oh, how strange.
Brandy's out her ideas for the time being. She wants to
Uh,
watch the nerds read the books.
We could get a physicist in here. Run tests on the sand.
They got a mass spectrometer at their university. I don't know if those exist yet. Probably.
You do
Um,
have the student or the teacher director meet, and you're not friends with the guy, but you're acquaintance with the head of the department there, Michelle.
I know someone who might be able to help us with that. I will go see him tomorrow. I'll have to tell him not to touch the sand with his hands. And he'll just stare a bit perplexed at Jacqueline's hand.
As is Jacqueline.
Multiples
too.
of you have come into loose, not like heavy contact with this stuff, and not had that reaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure I got the shit all over me when I was
All
sweeping
over
out
your
the house.
hands.
I'll point that out.
They have chosen me.
You're definitely special, boss.
Ha, I knew it.
So
Might be the
it
first
might be
true
safe to
thing he's
touch.
ever said.
Moving forward, I'm going to be wearing gloves.
What'd you say, Michelle?
It might be safe to touch.
I did touch a lot of it.
Does anyone think that there might be a connection between those things having grabbed her as long as they did?
Maybe.
You'd think so.
They was all red, too.
They chose me.
Maybe...
They're my friends after all.
They weren't red. They're pitch black. When you look at them, they're pitch black and have a red aura around.
like the hand.
Yeah.
You're turning into one of them, boss. Do not touch any more of that dust. We can't take you to that lighthouse. You'll turn into one of those things.
I
And
need
then,
to go to the lighthouse.
and then Blake will kill you.
I think Blake is uncharacteristically like quiet at that. Just like
I
like
guess
that
Robert's
actually
gonna
hurt a lot.
Robert's gonna put up his cigarette and then just point at Randall and say, "Hey, you don't know what we have been through, buddy. Those things are more threatening than you believe so."
No, yeah, I was ready to shoot one myself.
And you would have if it wasn't from the officer.
I don't believe that she's a policewoman.
Alright, well, perhaps we can meet up again tomorrow, figure out what we've figured out, but it's late. I have an early class tomorrow.
I'm not.
I suppose
10
we
is
can go
early
see what
for Misha.
happens with my hand.
Sorry, what'd you say, Jacqueline?
I was like, I suppose I can wait and just see what happens with my hand. If it gets any worse.
I would suggest a glove.
I don't think I need a glove. It's quite pretty if you look close. Put it right in his face.
Like recoil in horror as it gets near me. But yeah, I think we both just leave.
Yeah.
Okay. And Tracy will go with you, Michelle.
Yeah.
She hands the mop, or actually the feather duster off to Robert and just looks at him, gives him kind of that mother look of you know what to do, and then walks off.
He looks at it awkwardly, kind of flips it upside down, waves a little bit, takes a drink, and he's like, I don't know, I'm gonna put it away for now.
I gotta get back to my place to check out some other volumes. I'll be back in the morning. I'll be back in the morning. Ha! And he laughs at his accidental goof up and walks outside.
And take the first breath of actual air he's had in a while.
Yeah.
Right annoying trying to breathe vacuum.
Alright, I got a couple more scenes if you guys want to do them. Otherwise,
I think I'm about done.
no other scenes people want to do for the rest of the evening?
I guess Robert will after everything clears up and he goes to the little shoebox where he keeps some stuff over there. He grabs one of the one picture on it that has his colorful suit, and he's standing next to a kid, and he's written on the bottom a date, and it says "Happy birthday, Susie," and it's the last birthday that he was actually a clown before everything just went straight down for him.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember, Robert, did you sleep? Are you just couch surfing with Blake?
Yes.
Okay. Or, since Blake doesn't have a couch.
He now sits on a chair by the window.
Or just piles up some loose blankets on the floor. Makes a good mess. Okay. Blake, you doing anything else that evening?
No, pretty much just research.
Alright. Eventually you'll both pass out. And Blake, you find yourself in what can only just be described as a line?
Like a queue or like a physical line?
A physical line.
In like the
Follow it, I
flatland
guess?
sense?
In the flatland sense.
Those
Like a
pesky
jello
high
brick
entropy
road?
beings. They've one-dimensionalized you.
Follow it, I guess?
Do you have any other choice?
You start to try to move, but you don't get anywhere, and then you hear something say, where is here?
Here is there, and there is here.
Where is here?
I mean, I think we're in my head, because I'm obviously dreaming.
You're getting a headache, by the way. Like your brain is kind of mushy. Robert, give me a hearing check.
Mhm. By 2.
There's a weird noise coming from Blake's bed.
I very grouchily get up from my blanket and then just look at Blake and say, say slowly open the door. Are you
Sir.
speaking up while sleeping
Blake
again?
doesn't
Blake?
have a head.
I scream. Ah!
If you look closely, you can see tentacles going from underneath, or from the sides of, or close to the window, edging with what dim light there is, edging towards his bed and surrounding where his head should be on the ground, beside the bed.
What is under his room, like on the side of the door? A chair, a table, a jar, a vase. What would you have on the side of your room? Your bottle of whiskey?
Bottle of piss. Yep. Bottle of piss, jar of fingernails.
I'm gonna guess. Sorry.
James,
Uh,
another question for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
What would you have next to your bed on your nightstand?
A bottle of whiskey
Yeah.
and a pack of cigarettes.
I'm gonna grab his bottle of whiskey that it's the one that it's empty that he hasn't run away. Then
Just
just
thieving your fucking whiskey, bro.
crack it against the wall and just go after the tentacles on the window, kind of like.
It's on. No, like when I say it, you know what the hell it is.
Oh, what is it? Sorry, out of character, I don't know.
It's on the wall. It's on the ground. It's one of the creatures from the lighthouse. The tentacles are wrapped up around where its head should be.
Oh no. But there's no
Two-dimensional
light.
shadow. There's light
Touch it.
a little bit from the curtain from the window.
Oh, uh, is there like a lamp or something outside?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
And close the curtains.
Well, yes, but the curtains. If I close the curtains, would that be enough, or is it
Yeah,
gonna?
it would block the shadow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, close the curtains. I was not sure if it would like creep underneath the curtain.
You close the curtain and like you suddenly can see again, and like, or it's actually it's complete blackness, but you're not in a line anymore.
Okay. Whoa.
Blake,
What?
they almost got you. I kind of like shake you by the shoulders.
Who? What? What?
The fucking shadows from your window, and I just
Oh.
point at them.
Like you can't see what's black in
Yeah. Okay. And then I think Blake just doubles down and goes back to sleep.
No, you feel like you're going.
Oh, okay.
This is like the worst headache hangover you've ever had in your life. Your brain for a minute, your whole head for a whole minute there was pretty much two-dimensional.
Okay.
Your body is
Yeah,
going
then
to
in
be
that case,
recoiling from
Blake
that.
like reaches down and finds some sort of bucket and ugh, ugh, sets the bucket down, grabs a bottle of whiskey, washes his mouth out with it, spits it into the bucket, takes a big old pull. Ugh.
You might not want to sleep with the windows open for now.
Good call.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week. Thank you for watching. We are the Cobalt Cafe, and this was Dark Visions running GURPS 4th edition. I am Tara, your GM. And with us today was the first person, or actually not the first, but the first human to make it to the Flatlands and be able to talk about it is Blake, or James, or whatever.
Yay! It was a big day for Blake. He killed
Or
more
James
people
or
and is
whatever.
really or James or whatever. He's really sad about what he had to do. Yep.
You totally had to do it. No choice.
Then we had Jacqueline, the Black-Handed Wonder.
Hello, I am just with my phone. I was playing Jacqueline Graves, who is now turning into a void, it seems. Excited to see how that turns out.
And now getting actually people's names and other characters, because I'm seriously calling for the session. We had Everoff.
Hello, I am Everett. I was playing for you today, Robert, the assistant clown that seems to be just on the spot, at least at the end.
Assistant clown.
And then we had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Michelle. Michelle has jars of colored sand.
And last but certainly not least, we had Lou.
Oh, I'm Luke. I play Randy. Randy's got jars of piss, shit, fingernail clippings, old newspapers. In piles, not jars. Yeah.
And again, we're the Global Cafe. We play regularly. Right now, holiday season things are a little bit slower. We're running a Supers game on Friday nights. Come see us then, or Friday late nights, or depending on where you live. And starting the New Year's, we're going to be starting the second season of Star Wars Distant Suns. You can catch us online at thecobaltcafe.com, on Twitter at Cobalt Cafe, on Twitch or YouTube, Cobalt Cafe, and our Patreon, same these. I'll probably pick up the theme. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug or say before we go? No.
No.
Bye.
I actually have
Bye!
No, wait. I wrote an audiobook. It's called, or I wrote a book, and now it's an audio book now. You can check it out. It's on Audible. It's called Another Online Poem, All Hail the Queen. Check it out. It's a good read. Or listen, whatever you... I'm brain dead. Let's go. Bye, guys!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!